Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Microphone checkup.
We
No
out here.
disrespect, yeah. We outside.
We out here at the Trapped Out Campout. It's your boy Vincenzo, and I am here with the legend JG.
He said it. You heard it. That's me.
One of the main dudes that's been putting this whole thing on together.
I mean, you could say that. It's been a team effort for sure.
Yeah, New Wave Mafia.
Yeah, there's no one main on an all-star team.
Hell yeah. So, speak a little bit for people that don't know you about who you are and New Wave Mafia and why we're here today.
We are here at the Trapped Out Campout just to celebrate, you and just everybody. There's all different walks out of life, and sometimes in society, you feel secluded and alone, and so that's kind of why we chose the name for the Trapped Out Campout. This is for all those people who feel, they don't have a community. You definitely have one here.
Absolutely, yeah, I feel that, bro. I mean, I've always felt like a misfit of some sorts, and
for sure,
finding the people that you can be misfits with,
Exactly, man. At the end of the day, if it's all good vibes, right? You just want to have the good vibes with the people that have the same good vibes as you. My good might not be your good, but at the end of the day, my good is, somebody else's good. Just got to make sure who your good is, and it's the right good. And God is good.
This man's been preaching lately. I've seen you getting real active on TikTok lately, just speaking your mind.
Yeah, no, for sure. At the end of the day, you can always share the word of God if you don't have really nothing important to say, right? The word is eternal. And so every day I just been posting on TikTok, little Bible verses, how I see them, me and the tools that God gave me, and we translate them and give them to you guys, and however you want to interpret it. If you want to look at it, move on, but at least you have an outlet through me to hopefully reach God. And I'm not perfect. I don't claim to be perfect, but at the end of the day, I can try to help you if you reach out.
Hell yeah, man. I mean, you do have some wisdom, of course, and experience.
What are you trying to say, bro?
You're old ass man.
You count my gray hairs, bro? Do I need some Rogaine?
Nah, you're young as fuck, bro.
Yeah, boys can be girls.
We got a lot of life to live. What are you talking about?
And girls can be boys. I'm 28. And if you ask me how old I am, I'm going to tell you I'm old enough to party.
Hey. So, speak a little bit more about who Legend JG is.
Honestly, dude, so a lot of artists, and I can tell that with you. You guys go by your names. JG, those are my initials. Like, you know what I'm saying? And before I really got heavy into making music, I gave myself the name, what I gave myself, and it was kind of lame, right? And I was in a freestyle circle, and my style's not free, and this dude from England was like, "Hey, you're a legend, JG." And I said, "That sounds kind of good."
It does.
Yeah. No Toby, but like, yeah, I'll take that name.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
And so,
That was a joke
obviously,
about
you're a
roots.
music artist.
Yeah, I'm an
rapper.
artist. Hip hop is my medium for sure. I like all types of art, but I'm a student. Like right behind us is a basketball court. I had a whole, I guess you could call it sermon with one of our other staff members right here on the court. And then another person was asking me what it was all about. That court is called Volunteer Court. He asked me what it was all about, and I told him to go read the sign. It's called Volunteer Court. He gets it.
This guy.
I hope you get it too out there, guys.
So, it's been a minute since we had you on the pod. You originally came on the Endless Enjoyment podcast, like
Yes, sir.
early 2024, like before we did the 2024 tour.
You
You joined us in Chattanooga.
I was there at that show.
And how was that experience?
So, as performers go in the hip hop game, he's one of the best that I've seen.
Thank you.
Like, because you want pure, genuine energy when you're on stage, right? And so when you're performing, I can feel what you're trying to do. Not even what you're trying to do, what you are doing. And if the receiver doesn't receive it, that's on them. But I'm telling you, I felt it. And you're all about good vibes, bro. Like, there's nothing.
100%.
There's no underlying message behind it. It's, let's go, guys. Let's
It
get
does
it
come
going.
from a dark place, though. Me and Marcus talking about this earlier, where it's been an evolution of like my mindset. I think that my music stands for, and trying to pass that mindset on to others to push through the hard times. And it's everything happens for a reason. They work out, and although you might not understand it now, you know, you will understand. And even I try to just, even when I don't understand things now, I try to keep that mindset and just put my best foot forward.
At the end of the day, bro, like I said, I wouldn't have known any of that unless you told me. And so you can't get to where you're going looking backwards.
Right, yeah. I mean,
Unless you're
there's
walking
a reason
backwards.
the rear view mirror is smaller than the windshield, dude.
Exactly.
You gotta be looking forward.
All the time, bro.
And that's, you know, it's important to reflect, I think, too, as well. And I've done a lot of that the last few years, and I think I've matured a lot since, you know.
Since the last time I saw you, bro. Straight up. That's crazy.
I mean, yeah, man, you live and you learn, and like I said, we're students of the game, of life, bro. I'm always trying to just be a better person, as well as an artist, and
Yeah, for sure.
develop different skills. Like, I've been producing lately and making some beats, and
Yeah?
it's been super fun, and like super fun to like start creating my own sound while also still working with other producers and beats that I find online and stuff.
Building the system.
Yeah,
Right.
do a little bit of both. Like, I can focus on, you know, multiple different things.
That's one of the things I told the guys in New Wave Mafia was like, dude, we all rap. What else do you do? And so, especially if anybody's who's trying to get in the music industry, like, unless you go, you know, big initially, dude, like, you're going to have to network somehow. And in the music industry, everybody sings, everybody makes music. What else can you do?
Absolutely, bro. I mean, I'm a man of many hats, and obviously you are today too. Like, you're performing, you're helping put this whole thing together with your team, you know, and that's what I learned from the tour. There's people that you know you can count on, and
Yes.
there's people that you would love to work with, and that they bring more to the table than just showing up and performing. And even then, when I ask artists, what I ask of artists is three things: be on time, be respectful, support the other artists.
It's very simple.
3 things. Some artists can't even do that, you know. It's like,
They're too caught up in themselves and their image.
meanwhile, I'm driving the van, coordinating everything, you know. So it's good to have people there that are doing more than just
Yeah.
the bare minimum, I guess.
And it's not that it makes you a do-boy or anything like that. You're on a mission, and you're not asking somebody else to complete your mission. You're trying to complete it yourself. And as you do things, there are other people that can fall into certain roles. But as a leader, we have to do it first.
This man's got some free pre-rolls over there.
Oh yeah, Sweet Leaf
Shout him out!
Dispensary.
Shout him out on the pod
Yeah,
right now.
sweet-
Shout out on the pod.
Sweet Leaf Hemp Farms, Alcoa,
Yes, sir.
Tennessee, man. Come see us.
Hell yeah, we appreciate the free pre-roll. We will definitely be blazing this shit. Thank you, bro.
Yes, sir.
Hell yeah, Marcus.
And that
Someone's
is how
gotta
you
be-
have a commercial inside of a podcast for anybody who's asking for sponsorship.
We're open.
I love this man.
Hey man, much love, bro. And we're just getting started over here. Like, I want to hear more from you. I know, I
for
appreciate
sure.
the love that you've been showing me already, dude. And I'm like, even outside of Marcus, I'm honestly glad to I don't really know anybody here besides like you and Jason.
Yeah, for sure. You'll meet Grizz. He's the other
Yeah,
member
yeah.
of New Wave.
Yeah, yeah.
He's on the decks right now. You know.
So is it just you 3 right now, or?
So I've known New Wave Mafia when I first initially met them. It's kind of like Destiny's Child. There were 4 members. I was not a member. 2 of those members have since decided to part ways. Shoot, I'm an open book. This festival caused so much stress, I thought I was about to be gone.
Really?
You know what I'm saying? And I even told my brothers that. But, you know, through prayer, meditation, and just becoming with peace, right? Because the enemy comes to steal, kill, and destroy. And this is a beautiful thing. Is it not?
Absolutely. I mean, I was talking with Vanilla earlier. It's like, you got to start by reaching a few people, and I can just see this becoming something bigger than what it already is. Like, even just a few, you forming strong connections with the people that are here, and then
Yes.
next year y'all can do it bigger and better. And
You gonna come back?
or maybe we could bring something like this to Nashville and
Tight.
like, you know, get a bunch of other artists in the city together for something, even if it's not for like a camp out type thing, if it's just a one-day thing.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. This, I like.
I'm
planning.
feeling inspired then.
Yeah, nah, like you see what just happened just now? We're like, yeah, so there's gonna be some shows in Nashville that are really big. Obviously we have the Trapped Out Camp Out, that's gonna be really big. You've heard of Bonnaroo, right?
This gives me the same vibes, like adult summer camp vibes, and
Yeah, we have cabins. So if you didn't wanna like be all stinky and dirty, you can bring your sheets and a blanket and sleep in a climate controlled cabin with
hell
all
yeah.
your homies.
Get the VIP treatment over here for the artists.
No, not even just
I
for the
mean,
artists, for
right.
anybody who buys them.
Really, man?
Yeah, Just make sure you get your cabin code because we had a couple of campers get locked out last night.
We live and we learn, right? You know,
Trapped out.
But right, so we get better and better. Like, you know, I would hope, you know, we could do something like this again. But I'm just super excited to be here and just further our relationship as friends, you know.
Definitely, bro. And like, I'm not one to seem weird, try to be weird or nothing, but like, you know, like I like to think I'm a genuine person, you know, but that's up to you, right?
But no, from the minute I saw you today, I was like, this man's just as excited to see me as I am to see him. Like,
Yeah, bro. No Diddy, pause. Come on, bro. It's the music industry. Come on.
This guy.
It's the music industry.
So what have you been up to since we last saw you?
Honestly, I released the Book of the Five Rings. We were talking about that, right? I released that mixtape. I've been releasing a lot of, well, not releasing, I've been recording a whole bunch of features. I'll be honest with you, I'm in my gym shorts and flip-flops because I had one scheduled performance this year. A buddy of ours who's not with us right now, rest in peace, Will Sweat. He was our, I won't say de facto manager, but he was the homie, and he had a lot of booking and, you know, venue experience and, you know,
Helping with opportunities.
Helping with opportunities, if you will, right? And so he basically passed away. We were in the middle of a really deep and personal conversation about what we were planning on doing. And I woke up to a Facebook post that Grizz said he was dead, and I fell asleep texting him on Facebook Messenger.
Like you were having a conversation.
We were having the conversation, and he died when I fell asleep. Like, I didn't tell him goodnight or bye. I was just like, oh, we're texting.
You'll talk tomorrow, yeah. Or you just pass that, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to hear that, man.
Yeah, bro. And my first scheduled show this year was actually on the same day of his funeral. And so I went to the funeral, went to the show. It was a good show, but ever since that year, bro, I made a conscious effort, but like just take this year to like reflect on how like beautiful life is, right? And also too, like, enjoy what's about to happen, because you see this face? You're about to see it a lot. A lot.
And mine.
the golds do come out. They're not permanent, but you know, they are pretty. So am I.
Pretty boy. There's a couple pretty boys over here.
Hey, you know, it is what it is. Nikki makes a beautiful baby. I can't, you know, God blessed her with some genes, and she be popping out some beauties. I'm one of them.
What you gonna do?
My bad. Not my bad. But yeah, man, so I've been kind of taking a break from doing shows. Obviously, we're doing this one, and not necessarily doing shows, because this will be my, not including that one, this will be my 4th performance past that this year, and I'm not trying to do shows. So
you're still getting out there.
Yeah, so it's like, at the end of the day, when you're on a mission, God's gonna put you in places that you even think that you were supposed to be in, or even wanted to be in. It's up to you to, you know, act.
Right. I mean, it's just crazy how things work out. Like, if you and Marcus had never connected like a few years ago, and then I never met Marcus, we probably wouldn't be here. Yeah, for sure.
And that's the beautiful thing. Like, you know, we liking each other's posts, talking to each other, finally getting a chance to connect. You know, this is how you have growth happen. You come together, plan and mission, and the next thing you know, we go off, do our thing. We spread our roots, and that's how the tree of life gets bigger and bigger and bigger.
And then we come right back like no time's passed at all, bro. Those are the best relationships,
I think. Bro. It feels like it's 4/21/24.
Fucking man, that was a great experience, bro, and I appreciate you being a part of it.
No,
and making the trip out from Knoxville to Chattanooga for that.
No, and at the end of the day, if you're an artist and you want to be seen, are you going to stay in your dorm room or your bedroom and record all these tracks and never put them out, or are you going to go show the world? So I'm willing to go wherever
you do got to spread like out from just your immediate surrounding.
Yeah, 100%, because you never know who's gonna like your music, right? Like, yeah, your homie might not like that track, but that's the same thing as cold Minnesota for Lil Yachty, right? His friends hated that track.
Really? Right, but there's plenty of people that love that track.
The world loved it, you know.
But what was I gonna say? I feel like. Fuck, I'm losing my train of thought.
Come back to us, Vincenzo.
Come, baby, come back.
So, this is interesting. You see that tree right there? They can't see it, but you see that tree right there?
That one?
Yeah, bro. Me and another one of the security guys, we made it glow. Last night, we were sitting here making the stars glow.
Doing what?
Being.
Of the Shroomy Doom?
I mean,
I
I did see a couple shooting stars.
Dude, I feel like a place like this, though, where we're away from the city, the stars are going to be nice.
Oh, wait
dude.
till tonight, bro. It's
Chilling by the fire with the boys.
We didn't go to sleep last night until like 6. There's a couple of ladies here. Don't do that. Don't do that. But yeah, we were just chilling, vibing, sharing stories with each other, sharing life with each other, and just building. You know what I'm saying? Building each other more so than anything. Iron sharpens iron.
Absolutely. I hear you, bro.
Yeah, man.
So, what is next? Like, what goals do you have moving forward for the future, like, to keep getting out and performing? And
Musically or what? Like,
it could be life too.
oh, life, man. Somebody asked me. He said, "What's the ultimate mission?" It's to get as many souls into heaven. So that's one, as possible. But two, you know, this music thing, dude. I want to be on big stages just like you do, right? And it's not for me; it's for you guys, because there's a message that I'm trying to deliver.
Like you said, we're spreading that mindset.
Yeah, there's a message that I'm trying to deliver, and like, if you're hurting, that's a choice, and I know you don't want to hear that, but once you start to understand biology and you start to understand chemistry and physics and spirituality, all this stuff, dude, just play for the winning team.
You gotta take care of yourself too, and like everything will take care of itself from there, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And you seem to be getting a lot more in tune with yourself spiritually, which will help musically, I think.
It does, dude. Like, I'll tell you this, it's kind of on that level that we're talking about. So we know binary code, right?
It's like number 0 and 1.
0 and 1, right? So they turned on the quantum computer. You know that, right? They act like they didn't, but obviously they did. We had, like, obviously they did, right? But you know what they did? You know biology, right? They just turned binary code into a Punnett square. The Punnett square. Yeah, that's what they did. They just turned the binary code into a Punnett square by turning on. Why? Because we already have 0 and 1. So what's the next step of 0 and 1 at the same time? You have to square root it, and that's how you do it.
You're losing me, bro.
Somebody's gonna pick that up. Somebody's gonna pick that up. Right. But when you stack, because binary is either or, right? But when you have quantum, you're stacking. It is same time, right? And so you stack that 0 and 1, and that becomes a cube or a square. And so you can have not just this kind of combination going. You have this kind of combination. You have multiple different directions to combine, all at the same time, all at one singular root.
When you talk about quantum, my mind goes to like quantum jump into like the timeline you want yourself to be in. So like imagining the timeline that you want to be in, and and just acting like you're going there, right?
Yes.
Like, you ever heard of that before? Like, even like treating like a shower like a quantum jump. Like when you come out of that shower, you're coming out a different person.
Yes.
Like, or even like coming out of a room or anything.
It's like you're running a race, right? And in this race, you get to pick the setting. Are you running the Boston Marathon? Are you running the New York Marathon? And in this race, because of what I was trying to explain, you get to switch in between the settings at any time you want.
Also, like, kind of like you choose your path, right? So it's like, I feel like, you ever seen the movie Soul, Disney?
Yes.
It's kind of like, you know the soul that you're going into when you jump into like Earth, dude. It's like you purposely chose that person, their struggles, their family. Like, we chose to be in this body.
You think so?
Absolutely.
Why do you think people forget, or do you have to remember that we chose it, or what do you think about that? A lot of people have been like, oh, we have to remember who we were. Like, do you know who you are?
I think, like I said, I've done a lot of reflecting over the last few years. I know who I am, and that, like,
that's tough, isn't it?
Which is like,
that's heavy.
Why did I choose these struggles? But it was all for like the growth and, you know, to learn these lessons. And I don't know, it's trippy spiritual stuff. But I mean,
yeah, dude.
I do think, like, I don't know, like, there's no other life I would want to live than my own, you know.
You can't have any other life.
And also, like, I'm very thankful for like the people that are in my life and the friends that I have, and, you know, I don't know. We're all
Yeah, bro.
Fucking floating in the fucking space. Like, we're in space right now. Like, people will say, like, oh, what, we could go to space. Like, we're in
We're here. This is space. Like at the end of the day, this is a floating rock on something that has created its own biodome with the chemicals in it, a greenhouse effect, if you will. Right? That we can't get out of. Was it designed that way? In the Bible, it says it's a firmament.
I love how Marcus is intently listening behind the camera.
Yeah, man. This is going to be a fun one for you guys. These clips are going to be chef's kiss. Like, but you have to decide that, right? And so we were talking about, like, going and running your race. We all know about Schrodinger's cat, right? You know about Schrodinger's cat?
Yeah, refresh.
Yeah.
You don't know until you open the box.
Yeah, but at the end of the day,
Could not be dead or alive.
Exactly. So that's your experience of the cat, but the cat is also having its own experience. So you're the silly person that opened the box. The cat was chilling.
And in reference to, like, what? And what, like, what is the cat? Like,
So whether things are dead or alive, you're judging that by observing it when that thing is just being.
man.
Choose
I
life.
love it. I'm gonna watch this back and be like, fucking what?
I'll explain everything to you too.
Of course, yeah,
Yeah,
man.
for
My
sure.
mind's just in a million places right now.
Yeah, there's a lot going on right now, bro.
We got music in the background, people playing basketball over me.
Yeah, there's a lot going on. That's why I'm like, just look down, look at the CD. Nah, there's nah. It's like I said, it's a beautiful atmosphere out here, and you know, by the time the people see this, they'll be wanting to come out for next year.
Hell yeah, bro. Man.
Man.
So
I met this guy right here. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I was telling them about the thing we talked about on the court, and how the other dude was asking what it was all about, and I was like, dude, it's the name of the court. You gotta give your service. You gotta volunteer.
Right.
That's the name of the game. Give.
Right, and that's what we're here for. We're here to show love and, you know, like, preach the ideas that we have. Like, I don't know about preaching.
No,
but
I preach, and I call it this. I call it sharing notes.
Yeah, just speaking our truth, you know.
Yeah, sharing notes.
Of our experiences, and hopefully it resonates with other people, and take it or leave it. Like,
Helps you grow, right? Because if you're feeding me stuff that resonates with me, I want to feed you stuff that hopefully resonates back with you, and we're feeding off of each other.
Iron sharpens
growing.
iron. Yes,
There
sir.
you go. That's how it works, man. But obviously, you know, when you're around people who don't vibe, if you continue to listen to it and you accept it, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, one, if you accept and go down that path, that's your choice. And two, if you start to feel drained, right? You don't want to be around people who are like always draining you, because if iron sharpens iron and energy is neither gained nor lost, we're only supposed to get sharper and better over time when we're around the right people.
Right. And you are who you surround yourself with, I think. So I choose to surround myself with genuine people because I believe I'm a genuine person.
Yeah.
And I have great people around me that tell me that so. Like, so I know it's true. Like, I don't give a fuck what anybody thinks. Like, if the people I love and care about the most are proud of me and respect what I'm doing and are encouraging me, like, who gives a fuck about what anybody on the internet is saying, like, or anywhere,
Like, if you knew how positive this guy was and you have something negative to say about him, that's your problem.
right.
Because-
Look within.
Yeah, like, because at the end of the day, like he said, bro, he came from a dark place. Would you have rather him stay there?
And would you like to stay where you are? Like,
Yeah, no.
ask that question to yourself too. I mean, I'm sure, you know, if you're taking time out of your day to be hateful, dude, like, you're probably not in the best place in your life.
Exactly, because everybody in this planet, every being on this planet strives to find peace. And sometimes as humans, we let distractions choose what we think is peace. And then we go down those pathways and we start to be disrupted, and we find out it's not peace, but maybe it's too late and we still think this is how we have to do it to find
You're
peace.
saying some real shit right now, dude. I know Mark is intently listening. Fucking, like, we've had many conversations, like, recently. Like, that's the homie right there, bro. Like,
Yeah.
one of my best friends, no matter what. And fucking, you
He
know.
brought me to Nashville.
Yeah, and it brought us together, bro. Like,
Yeah, and then he brought you down
and
here.
you're gonna introduce me to more people tonight, and I'm gonna introduce you to more people in the future, dude. And,
Yes, we
like,
are.
what is the beauty of that? Is, like, you never know what magic can come out of that shit. Like,
And that's the thing too. Like, one, you want to surround yourself with people who are not necessarily like-minded, but are like-driven, right? Equally yoked, right? And so, like, when you're trying to build something, you can't build it with people who don't believe in the same mission as you, and not necessarily the same mission, but are together in your mission, right? Like, you got something to do, and I got something to do. I can't do what you do, and you can't do what I do. But we can do our things together in cohesion to help strengthen what we got going on together.
That's what we're doing right now. Yeah.
You can call it a collective, you can call it collaboration, you can call it teamwork, but that's how you make the dream work.
Absolutely. I mean, man, I would not be here on this earth, dude, if it weren't for the people that have been supporting me, the people I've collaborated with. Like, that means everything to me, like, more than the success. Like, I already feel successful because of that. Like,
and you're going to be even more successful. That's just going to grow because, you know, that's just how it works. It starts inside you and it radiates out. And whatever you feel on the inside to your core, that's what's going to be, right? And so at the end of the day, if you feel peace, there'll be peace in your surroundings. If you feel disparity, there'll be disparity in your surroundings, right? Because this is just a projection.
it's one thing me and Marty's been talking about recently is that our mind is in darkness. Like, it is all sensory. Like, what you're perceiving is what, like, you're telling your brain. So you really, like, I've preached, like, just
sharing notes,
the positive vibes, bro, and, like, that mindset of, like, persevering and staying strong and, I don't know, just fucking believing in yourself and putting yourself out there.
Because why and how can you get somebody else to believe in you when you don't believe in you?
100%.
That's weird. Hey, bro, buy my mixtape. I don't know if this is good. No. Like, you know what I'm saying? Hey, bro, buy my mixtape. This is the hottest shit you ever heard. All right.
I put my heart and my soul into this.
Yeah.
Like, this is everything. It explains, like, my life. So what does success mean to you, Legend JG?
Hearing, well done, my good and faithful servant.
And have you been hearing that lately?
Yeah.
Are you proud of what you've been working on lately?
I wouldn't say prideful. I'm more humbled by it because I'm allowed the opportunity to do it. And
It's a blessing, yeah.
I'm just doing my best, man, honestly. And I hope you are too.
Right, that's something I feel like, you know, I battle with is just like, am I doing enough? And like, heading in the right direction, I think is more important than like doing a ton, like necessarily like a lot. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't have to do your job. You don't have to do Marcus's job. And we don't have to do 1,000,005 things every day. All we have to do is that one thing that God wants us to do, what's on the mission, what's on the plate. And if we complete that, he might give us another task. He might give us a group of tasks in a day to do, right? But he only gives us what we can bear. So at the end of the day, if we're not connecting to him, we won't know what we should be doing for him.
Right, I think I've always struggled. Like, I grew up Catholic, and
For sure.
that I'm not a perfect, you know.
You're not. I'm not.
Yeah, we're all not perfect, but that I'm not like a perfect example of like Christianity or anything. But I do think that my unique way of expressing myself and communicating will reach people that, you know, may not otherwise be open to hearing it. You know, like maybe the way I deliver it or the way you deliver it will resonate with somebody than, you know, a more like
and
uptight, perfect perception. You know, like
Yeah.
I curse a lot and I'm very like passionate and expressive. You know, like it may not seem, especially to other like Catholics, that like I'm a good example of it, but I do think that like I have a lot to share with the world to help other people, and I do think that is part of God's mission for me. Is, you know, like I'm not only I help myself first so that I can then help others. Like if you can't help others if you're not doing all right yourself. I mean,
So you want to hear a crazy story?
yeah, let's hear it, bro.
So we got back from Arizona. We did a show with Caskey, right? A couple shows with Caskey. And get out of the airport, and homie is sitting in one of my dream cars. Gotta ask him, bro. So you got some advice for me, bro? You're sitting in one of my dream cars. I had to ask you. He said, yeah, you gotta help yourself before you can help other people. As I'm getting out the airport, what do they tell you? put your oxygen mask on before you put somebody else's on.
Yes, sir, dude. Little signs like that, bro.
Yeah.
That's the shit I love, bro. I mean,
Yeah.
fucking, and it's true. Like to what me and Marcus were talking about on the way here. I feel like we were driving, talking about similar things. Like our survival is the most important thing. Like you need to take care of we need to take care of ourselves. Like
Yeah.
and that's like one thing I feel like I've focused on over the last several years was just making sure that I'm okay being alone. And that, but then I've attracted a lot of great relationships in my life through that by taking that time.
But at the end of the day, like I said, you can't lead somebody without experiencing it yourself, because now you're just telling somebody to jump off a cliff and you don't even know what's down there. But if you can say, hey, if I can jump off this cliff and fly, watch me do it.
To lead the faith.
Exactly. But the only way to take that faith is to experience that yourself.
Yeah, everyone's got to go through their own shit, and you might have to hear it a certain way or go through it your own experiences for you to finally understand some things.
Right. And at the end of the day, I'm not trying to get super that deep in religious.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, that's just kind of how it happened, right? Because everything is everything, and if everything is everything, He is everywhere.
Yeah, I hear you, bro. I mean, I don't like to get too religious.
Big Brother is watching.
I don't like to get too religious either. To me, everything comes down to faith, though.
That part.
And if faith means God, the universe, whatever, that is I have faith that everything in my life has happened to get me right here, right now, and this is where I'm meant to be.
Amen. Because it's at the end of the day, where are you going? Where I'm at, man.
Right now.
I'm going
the
where
present
I'm at.
moment, the power of now.
Yeah,
Trapped out Cambo, baby. We here with the legend JG. Is there anything else that you want to talk about before
Honestly,
we wrap this up?
we're gonna talk about it more the next time I see you. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to tell everybody I love them, and it's gonna get better if it's bad, and if it's good, guess what? It gets better than that too. So just keep pushing forward, everyone. Don't look backwards, go forward. Don't turn into salt.
What does that mean?
Don't be salty.
Don't be bitter.
Yeah, don't be bitter of what you let go of to get to where you're going. It had to happen.
One last question. What is one of the best either pieces of advice or biggest lessons you've learned over the years?
We're all just crazy people.
It's fair.
At the end of the day, that's our outer shell. When you search and start to find who you are in your core, your soul, your spirit, you understand this is just a meat suit, and it comes with consequences.
My guy.
Love y'all.
Anything you want to plug real quick?
New Wave Mafia, The Big Grizz, Legend JG, we got music coming out. Shouts out to Jason the Don.
Yes,
Shouts
sir.
out to The Big Grizza. Shouts out to Benji. Shouts out to Sweet Leaf. Shouts out to Jay's World. Shouts out to our alcohol vendor. I don't know their name, I'm so sorry, but shouts out to them. I'm really just looking at people to shout out. Shouts out to you guys.
Shout out the youngins.
Shouts out to Triple E.
Hey,
Of course.
Squad. My guy.
Of course.
I appreciate it, man. Yeah, like I said, we're all here to show love, good vibes only. And I love to see the younger generations around too. Especially a lot of my family is starting to raise the youngin, have kids and stuff. And I just want to show them that their dreams are not unrealistic and that they could do anything they put their mind to.
Right. These kids are watching their people throw on this big festival.
So they can grow up believing that they can do the same thing or whatever whatever their dream is. Doesn't have to be music related or event related or.
Right. But they just need to see somebody be able to do the thing that they're doing so they can do the thing that they're doing.
Hell yeah.
Sharpening that iron.
Absolutely, bro. I appreciate you. It's just the beginning, of course. We out here at the Trapped Out Campout. Shout out my guy Legend JG. Shout out New Wave Mafia. Shout out Jason the Don. And super happy to be here. I can't wait to hit the stage.
Oh, it's coming. Pause.
No Diddy. My G. I appreciate you, bro.
Oh, bro.
Ain't no sipping in my pimpisms is what it is. You know I'm blowed off that la-di-da. Ride low through your city, drop your pin, little mama. Yeah, I'm tryna find your G-spot. in that pack back seat. Grown man, but I'm a pretty boy. Riding low through your city, drop your pin, little mama. You know I'm blowed off that la-di-da. Copping swishes by the box in that pack back seal. Work with what you got. Arch that little back and poke that thing out, ayy.